Before we dive into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it will help my channel a lot, and I'll appreciate you guys a lot for doing so. Welcome back to my channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about the Easter egg for this event over here. So every time Debbie comes, there's the same Easter egg, and just because there's new players every time, and in case people forget, the community tries to remind you guys of like a hidden technique you can use in order to obtain more rewards from this event. So I just want to thank the Squirtle Squad for creating this infographic because it just really helps me summarize literally everything you need to know about it. I'm just going to add a little more to it by making a video on it so then you can have a more visual guide towards it. Let me just start off with showing you guys how to do it. And just like a quick tip before starting, a lot of you guys might be kind of trigger happy when it comes to giving Debbie all your clovers in exchange for diamonds, right? So that's great and all, but if you want this suit for free, which you really do want it for free because she comes with a separate hand and a separate leg pose, then you would definitely want to make sure that you get this suit first before you start farming for diamonds. When we first start, you have to choose between maiden and princess chapters. Easter egg aside, I definitely just go for the princess stages regarding these hell suits because like they don't take a lot of stamina anyways, and I get to farm for them, which I don't normally get to do because as you can see, it's not 5,000 stamina I have, but like 15,000 stamina. So after I'm done farming for these suits and I want to farm for diamonds instead, so that's when I decide to use this strategy. So I want you to first go to a maiden chapter, and I personally choose this one. So if you go to design craft and you go all the way to the accessories, you keep scrolling until you see sprig necklace. This is what you want and this is what you want to craft, because if you really need hope rings, once you craft this and decompose it, it's really good. So every time Debbie's event comes, I just go get my bone tooth necklaces. So this is the maiden chapter, and a lot of V0 players will be happy to hear that for this technique, it's actually better not to use the done 10 button. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to start pressing done 1, and you're going to keep pressing it until you see Debbie. And Debbie comes every 3 to 9 tries, so we're just going to wait until she pops out. So now she's asking you for 20 clovers, and I'm just going to give it to her just to start us off with something, okay? So I'm giving it to her, and you can see from her teeth, her smiling without any teeth means that you did not get the Easter egg. So we're just going to continue with this. I'm just gonna start this off with getting an Easter egg. Like that's where I want to anchor this video. So I know I'm not like doing whatever I'm supposed to do, but just for the sake of this video and just for the sake of having everybody on the same page, I'm just gonna keep giving her stuff until I get the Easter egg. So again, I didn't get the Easter egg because you see that her smile isn't like one with fangs. Just because I have a lot of stamina, and this is for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna do done 10 and then just wait. So did you see that? Her whole expression changed. So this is when you hit the Easter egg, okay? And you get more diamonds, more coins, more starry coins when you hit the Easter egg. So I didn't give her a lot of currency this time, so that's why I didn't get a lot more diamonds. So now that I got the Easter egg and you can see her face, the next 2 that I give to her, there's no chance for it being an Easter egg at all. So the next one, I'm going to make sure that I give her a low. So I'm gonna refuse because 20 is a lot, to be honest. 26, girl, what in the world? And by the way, like I said, I'm doing done 10, which is definitely not efficient at all. But because I have spared stamina and because I want to show you guys the Easter egg, I'm just doing done 10 to make sure that like I get something. But all of these currencies she's asking, like, oh, there we go. Okay, 11. So you see, I didn't get the Easter egg because the first 2, there's no chance of getting it. So now I'm going to do done 1s because around every 5 stages you can get her. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There she is. So 18 isn't a lot, so I'm going to refuse it. I'm going to wait again. So remember, it's like around 3 to 9 tries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 14 is too little. So again, I'm just gonna have to wait again. But just for the sake of the video, like don't get confused. I would be doing done 1s, but I want to make sure that I get her fast. I'm just gonna do done 10 because it guarantees her to come. 28 is a lot, so I'm gonna give it to her. And she didn't give it to me this time, which is fine. This time she's asking for 44. So hopefully she gives it to me this time. And she did. So I got 18,000 coins, 27 diamonds, and I got 9 starry coins. So look at that Easter egg. I hope you guys understood what I just did. I know it was like a little confusing, but essentially TLDR, you're gonna go to your maiden stages. You're going to do done 1s until you see Debbie and start giving her currency once you're finished your suit, so that when she starts smiling, like with her fangs and all, that means you hit the Easter egg, and that's when you can truly start this. Just know that the first 2 after you get the Easter egg, there's no chance of you getting the Easter egg. So that's why right now, this is the first request she gave me after the Easter egg, so I'm gonna refuse it because she's asking for a lot of clovers, and then I'm gonna keep doing it until I find 2 offers that I really like. I want to make sure they're the lowest it can be. So here, 9, perfect. So that's one down. And then there's one more that I'm guaranteed not to get an Easter egg. So I'm going to keep going, until I get an offer that I like a lot. So now 11, I like that a lot, and I'm just gonna give it to her. So now I'm going to be more wary about giving her currency. Like, I wanna make sure that after these 2 chances, there's a possibility that I'm going to get the Easter egg after this. It's not guaranteed, but it's going to be very close. This is when you start wanting to make sure that you're giving more currency so you get the max rewards. So now those 2 are down. I'm just gonna keep done wanting, and 30 is a lot, so I'm gonna give it to her. And this time I didn't hit the jackpot, which is fine, so I'm gonna keep going because I'm gonna hit the Easter egg soon. Hopefully she asks me for a large offer. And if she doesn't, just refuse it because it only counts when you give it to her, right? Like, you don't lose your progress. 44 is huge, let me give it to her. And here, I hit the Easter egg again. So I got around 18,000 basically. And then I got 26 diamonds and 8 starry coins. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. Like, try to make sure that you finish this suit first because it would be a shame if you didn't. I just didn't finish it first because I kind of wanted to make this video, and it seemed to be like a good time because I saw this Easter egg guide on Reddit, and I'm like, okay, you know what, like, I was planning to do the lucky bags, but I think I'll do that later, and then I'll do this Easter egg video first because it was just a little easier. I hope you guys can get the most diamonds you can so that you can finish any nodes from this hell event if you can. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this type of content because I will make sure to update you with all of the latest tips and tricks. And again, special thanks to the Squirtle Squad for making this very comprehensive infographic. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye!